All right, I'm going to do episode 2 in the So You Want to Improvise series. So this one's called Steer Clear of Beat 1. So this is a rather important one. When you first start to improvise, myself included, you're pretty likely to play your left-hand chords like right on down beats, right when the measure changes, right? Typically it's 4/4, so you end up playing on 1. And you really work on a bunch of right-hand stuff, and along the way, you kind of get further and further in the right hand, and you might kind of neglect your left hand. That's somewhat of a common hang-up. So that's kind of what I'm going to talk about today. So, as always, if the form I present is too hard, pick a 4-bar phrase, like I think I did D minor, D minor, G minor, A7 last time in 4/4, but the one I'm going to use is blue and green. I'm going to put the metronome on at 72, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and. So I'm demonstrating on the and before the change. So typically the and of 4, but if it's a split bar, it's going to be the and after 2. All right, then likewise after the beat. 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2. And now go all the way through, make sure you can do that everywhere. And you're going to start to add in your right hand and make sure you can do all of that. Now, it's not just those 2 spots. You can also do 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, if you do it every single measure the same way, it's going to become a little predictable. So just to real quick before I change topics, you're going to want to go to 2. You want to go to the and even after 2 and really work on those possibilities. Okay, now if you make it binary, so you do it one way and then you do it another, and then you do it one way and you do another, that's going to help lengthen the left hand. It's going to make it sound a little bit more loose. It's going to make it sound a little bit less predictable. So that would be 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and. So I'm just alternating bar by bar, the and before the downbeat of 1 and the and after 1. And again, you would work out all the combinations you think of. You could do 4 before the beat, before the change, and then you could do and of 1 on the next bar. So just keep switching it up and you're going to really help yourself. Okay, so there's 4 things. That's making the changes. That's number 1, and being able to do that in a variety of ways. Number 2, I got to remember what number 2 is going to be. Oh, number 2 is going to be connections. So when you're playing 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2. My left hand. You know, my left hand can just hold it together. So your left hand makes short ideas. It can connect from right hand phrase to right hand phrase. It can hold the groove. Now this is hugely essential because it'll keep you from playing right hand idea after right hand after idea after right hand after right hand idea. So see, I can't even speak that way. So you really, especially my type of personality, you just want to let things sit and let things be. Otherwise, it's just gonna sound like you're putting too much out there. You're trying too hard almost. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is gonna be interlocking. So you're almost playing like a drummer. So it kind of looks like. So I kind of had fun there on my first one. I did like kind of an interlocking pattern that was the same for the first 3 bars, and on the 4th bar I kind of joined them up because 4-bar phrases are so common in music, and it was just nice to have like a little variety at the end of the phrase. But I'm just really thinking about rhythm. I'm just kind of having fun with my hands and the relationship. Like this one literally hits 2 times, then 1, and then 1 1 da da ba da ba ba da da, or whatever your groove is gonna be. It's very like visceral. Okay, so yeah, I probably should like wrote these down, right? So what did I say? You gotta connect your phrases, you gotta interlock your hands, you gotta make the changes around the beat and not on the beat. And there was something else out there that was gonna be helpful. I really don't want to redo this whole video. Oh God, what would it be? Let me play for a sec. Oh yeah. Accenting the end of your line. Just adds this punctuation. So the left hand is used at the end of the right hand thought, and it just is punchy. Rather than just thinking about, I got to keep time, I got to play on 1, or I got to play on the same spot every time, the left hand just has fun joining with the right. As always, don't forget to just sit out. And then come back in with your left. It doesn't have to show every single chord of every single form every single time through the chorus. Allow yourself to just not have to play with that hand, and vice versa. Don't have to play with this hand. You don't have to show every single thing every single time you're soloing. You can leave some stuff out. It'll be nice for the listener. It'll be a little surprising when the hand comes back in. It's just a good technique. So I hope these ideas help. Again, the whole idea is that everybody focuses on the right hand for far too long and the left hand doesn't come along quick enough. All right, thanks.